And they keep taking my children back and forth to court, and the criminals are free. Criminals are free and they are the victims. This Muhammad, the government broke his jaw. You know? He didn't tell me. He was afraid to tell me. He didn't tell me exactly what happened. The government broke his jaw. My daughter, the government want to take her into foster home. Why? Why did you throw my children in the street? Why did you take them away from my love, care, and protection? Why? Is this a government or this criminal organization? Criminal organization. This, my son Muhammad, he should be in liberty of confinement and oppression. They set him up and they put him in jail on false charges. Does not hold in a court of law. They destroyed the boy. They destroyed him completely. The teacher wants to beat him up in school. You believe that? Yes, this is USA. Couldn't finish his school. If he was with me, if my children were with me, could anybody get to them unless over my dead body? No one could get to my children. Why? Why a government does this to its own children? That's not a government, that's a criminal organization. Could somebody save my children? Anybody, any organization, any government is going to talk to the government of the United States, would say, leave those children alone, let them leave the country? Anyone? You have all my information on YouTube. Let me know. What happened to humanity? There's a YouTube video. A chipmunk, squirrel, chipmunk, is guarding another chipmunk that's dead. And the birds wants to come and eat the dead or injured chipmunk. And one chipmunk against 3, 4 birds. He's protecting his own race against the birds. What happened to our humanity? We don't feel for each other. We don't feel. I don't see the feeling. I don't see anybody feeling for with me. No one. None. I'm a father. This is what's happening to my children. Anybody's feeling for them? None. Because USA is a safe country above the law. Why? What happened to humanity? What's going on? What happened to the human family? My brothers and sisters from Adam and Eve. What happened to them? One time I was driving in Mexico. I saw donkeys standing, the group. They're all standing. And one donkey fell down. One donkey was down. They were all feeling donkeys. They are feeling for their own race. They are feeling for that one that was hit by another car. They were all standing over there, motionless, looking at that dying donkey. We human beings, we don't feel for each other. Children, poor children, American. About the millions. women and children. What's wrong with humanity? Are we human beings? If I don't feel for my fellow brother and sister of my Adam and Eve, I'm not from them. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? See this child gets the abuse? See his picture? You know how many times he got abused? This one time I took a picture of him. He does not tell me. This is what the government of the United States did to him. Muqdad, my second son. And you know, my first son, they wanted to kill him in Bolingbroke. And the admission of the sergeant. Why? Aren't we human beings? Aren't we human beings? Is there any human being is going to answer? Anyone? He goes to school without breakfast. Okay? No breakfast. No pocket money. He comes home, no lunch. His mother don't cook. Who's at home? His grandmother. She doesn't let him eat food. She tells him, you don't eat from the food I cook. And the night before that, there was a birthday party for his mother. And there was leftover chicken. Okay? Chicken wing. Fried chicken left over. So his grandmother don't let him eat. No breakfast. No lunch. He comes from school. It's about 5, 6 o'clock afternoon. So he tells his brother Muhammad, he tells him secretly, go warm up some chicken for me. So Muhammad acts like he is the one who is eating the chicken, warming up the chicken for him. Okay? So he warms a couple chicken wings. And he takes it to his brother, to Muqdad, secretly. You know, my daughter, she tried to be, friend with her grandmother. She tells her grandmother that Muhammad gave chicken wings to Muqdad. Couple chicken wings. About 24 hours without food. This is the United States. Okay? What happens? That witch grandmother, she runs about 60 feet. She grabs the chicken from Muqdad. And she wants to take the other chicken from his mouth. She tells him, you don't eat from the chicken I bought. I bought this chicken. You believe that? Yes. This is what happened. Okay? She takes the chicken from him and she throws it to the dog. She doesn't let him eat the chicken. That's what the government did to my children. Where's the humanity? Is there humanity left? That's the abuse my children took. That's some of it. This is a fraction of it. And then he starts crying. He calls me on the phone. I answered the phone. They hung up the phone. I call again. Somebody answers and they hang up the phone. I hear him crying. Crying. His mother comes from upstairs. And his mother goes between him and her mother, the grandmother. And then the grandmother jumps on him and takes the can of pop from his hand. She takes it from him, and she cuts her hand. She cuts her finger. And then I keep calling. Nobody answers. Then I call the police. I say, something is going on over there. They go to the house. You know what his grandmother says? He cut my finger. What the USA did to those children? There's a civilized country. There's a criminalized government.